and go. And a very good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are doing all right. Somebody was
Look of horror on Dan's face then.
somebody was playing back. I wonder who that was.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Don't
Be
think
honest. Be honest. That was me, of course.
Of course it was.
Of course it was.
Right, guys. Very, very good to have you, and welcome to another Friday night Modelers Live show. Really, really good to have you here. We have lots of fun things lined up for you, as usual, and it will be a good show. I'm sure it will be. Unfortunately, if somebody wants to put out good wishes for Dan, he's not feeling. He has a heavy case of man flu. We all know that's not a good one. It's the worst. It's the worst. But we hope he's going to make it through the show. And in the meantime, obviously, it's always a very good time to have a quick look what's actually on the bench. So, Dan, while you still have a voice, what you're busy with?
I'm busy with tissues and limsips.
Yeah, I know you
Are you constructing them yourself?
I could go and find it, but I'm still building that 1/20th scale MFH Ferrari, but not much has progressed since the last show because I've been on holiday. And
all right. How was that?
that was very good. That was very good.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as warm as we wanted, but it was
Okay.
it was low 20s and windy. So
That's why I say come to Cape Town, but no, nobody listens.
even though it wasn't as warm, they still serve beer. So
yeah, well, they do here too.
yeah,
Lots. Lots. Yeah, but that's obviously where you got your cold. You know, once you're on holiday, you always come back with some
of
other
course,
virus.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You relax and your immune system decides to pay you back for relaxing.
Yeah, it does. PJ, what are you up to?
At the moment, nothing, because I've just finished the model. I've just finished Alpha Romeo Julia, which you'll see in the finished gallery later.
Yeah. Hasn't he finished models? You guys will see it.
Yeah, I'm contemplating building that.
All right. Oh,
which is
that's cool.
An extensive mod, even though it's a 1/48 scale. The amount of plastic in the box is just unbelievable.
Is that so?
It's like stacked. And I've also got a aftermarket Edward PE set for it, and a aftermarket brassing set for it for the seats and stuff like that. So,
oh, that's very cool. Very, very cool.
Big build.
Yeah. Very cool. Alan? I'm sure you have busy with many new exciting things.
Not really. I've not done hardly any modelling for maybe 2 weeks now. I've been busy clearing out the attic.
Procrastinating.
Oh God, yeah. Lots of procrastinating, as you say, yeah. But yeah, I've been flat out sorting out the attic because we're having some work done on the house starting next week. But the little bits I've been doing, I've got probably the main body of the 037's obviously deck-held, and that's
here we go.
That's 2K'd as well, polished, well, sort of sanded and polished. So that's
very cool. That looks very good. Wow.
Holding up all the. That's what we're doing this weekend. If I get any time, is work on the interior.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm busy with the Stutz. It's also the never-ending story, but here we go. It's actually going somewhere.
Oh, thank God, someone is building a model.
Wow.
Yeah, it's loosely stuck together. I did that for the progress section, so you will see it there. Lots of fun, and yeah, it's obviously a 70s kit, but boy, oh boy, is it fun to put together. Yeah, I'm also not modeling too much because during the week there's just no chance. I'm flat out, but over weekends I really enjoy building it. That's amazing. Right, Dan, let's see who's here.
I'm here.
I'm here.
And that's
Me
all
too.
that Matt know. Yes, let's get to the chat. Oh right, okay. So Panzer Cat was in very early on.
He was.
With a please ignore the strange sound coming from the darkened corner. It's just a cat sharpening its claws. Just saying, PJ.
Hey ho.
PJ, you want to elaborate?
No.
Okay.
I'm sure all will be revealed later. Alan Parker's in, saying good evening, everyone. But he's here, so
Yeah.
Roland's in with a welcome to the show. Nigel T is in with a hello, folks. Hey, Nigel.
How's it, Nigel?
Paul Christopher is in with evening, fellow modelers.
Yes. How's it, Paul?
Rolf Schmidt is in with hello from Germany. Let's look forward to an entertaining show from Rolf and Sylvia.
Oh, Rolf, you came to the wrong place if you're looking for an entertainment show.
Styrene and Meatballs is in with a good evening, Spruce Sniffers.
Oh, that's a good combination. I love it.
Dom is in as well, the one and only Dominique Cocu with evening.
Hey, Dom. How you doing, buddy?
And PJ with his, once again, time zone friendly greeting with a good morning, afternoon, evening, all you wonderful modelers everywhere. Did I do it justice, PJ?
Yeah. I think it might be better without the nasal undertone.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Because I don't think there was enough passion in it this time. Maybe next time.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone.
There you go.
There you go.
Andy is in, Quinn Star's in, saying evening all.
How's it, Andy?
John Paul is in, saying hi all.
Hi, John.
How's it, John Paul?
Hi, John.
And hey, Mika is in with a good evening all. And Mika,
how's it, Mika? Good to have you,
just
buddy.
with us in the clubhouse a few minutes ago. Sean White is in, saying good evening, crew, and all in chat.
Hi, Sean.
How's it, Sean?
Mark Runciman is in with evening all. Have a great show tonight.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, mate.
Shane is in. Evening, morning, shaggers.
How's it, Shane?
Kaz Fox is in, saying hello, everyone.
Hi,
How's it? Good to have you, Karen.
Wayne Saunders is with us, saying evening, guys.
Hi, Wayne.
Wayne.
And Philip H is in with a good evening, super crew, and great uncle Bulgaria.
It's PJ, not JP. The other way around.
Wayne Holmes is in, saying hey, everyone. Hope all are well.
Hey, how's it, Wayne? Very well indeed.
And Panzer Cat says, good evening, Roland, Dan, Alan, chat, and of course my target for tonight, PJ.
Oh, you are in for a treat.
Man, I'm always the target.
Styrene and Meatball says, new podcast coming soon.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You must say that. There we go. Love to hear about it. Wonderful. Well, it's very good to have you all here. Good evening, everybody. And obviously a good way to start all of this and see what's actually out there. And I'm certainly always, because I haven't bought lots of things lately, always interested to see what people actually buy. I think a good way to start is to see what have you bought this week. And Ellen, if you could...
yeah, it's been an interesting one because I haven't even looked at it myself yet.
Oh, here we go. That's wonderful. Here we go. Surprise for all of us.
Exciting for me as it is for everybody else. So, what have you been buying this month? I hope that's sharing for everybody.
Yep.
It is.
So first up, we have Michelle. And Michelle says, well, spent my Christmas money. Got myself a couple of AK paints I needed for an up-and-coming build. The set of AK high pigments just looked amazing. I am scoping a build for those.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Last but not least, 3 more AK inks to add to my growing collection.
Here we go.
Very colourful, don't they?
Very, very colourful. But looking at that kit, pigmentation set, can do a lot of that.
She didn't need to put the photo of Mark on the front though, did she? So.
Very cool. Very cool. Nice one, Michelle.
Yeah, well, it is good. Yeah, nice one. Next up, we've got Chris Christova. Says, got these kits this month. The Ryefield 135th MRAP.
Very
Chris,
nice.
I've built that, and that is a great model. You'll love that. You really will.
With interior kit as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of plastic in the kit, and I think there's aftermarket as well that's available. It's a wonderful kit, that is.
All right.
It's a bit they don't. I mean, for me being primarily a car model, they don't make it bigger, you know, in a bigger scale, 24th or
Well,
bigger,
it's
you know?
135, and it's quite a large
Yeah, I
fish
appreciate that. Yeah,
size. Yeah, so
Uh,
yeah.
looks cool.
it
It
puts some
does look cool.
124s to shame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is there not a 1/16 one out there?
Is there? Ooh, that'd be tempting then, wouldn't it? Chris has also got himself the Meng 135th Shah 2C.
There we go. Wow. That's a
Ooh.
blast from the past. Nice one.
Oh, Meng. Okay.
Yeah, that's a 20s tank.
Yeah, Trumpeter do 1/16 time wrap.
That'd be cool. That's nice. That is nice.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
And Chris has also got himself a Das Work 135th Super Blitz Panther G.
Very cool.
Size have they got on that?
Jeez. Yeah, he's certainly going for it, isn't he?
Yeah. He likes his armor, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They look good in the sun. They look good in the sun. And Chris has also got himself the Tammy 135th Mark 4. Is that?
Yeah.
Male.
Yeah. Mm.
Is that where they've got a motor in it as well by the looks of things, is it? Is that one of the Tamiya ones with the
Yeah.
motorized one? Yeah.
That's the one with the electrical motor. I built a Meng one before, which was lots of fun. That was really lots of fun. I had the Mark V, but yeah, I'm sure that one is also very good.
That'll be cool. Be cool. Perhaps we'll get some video of that running around when it's done.
I would love to. Keep us updated on that.
Yeah. Say again, Lauren, what's the date?
The date?
Oh,
No, we say keep them updated.
Keep us updated.
Sorry, I didn't hear very well. Sorry. Next up, we've got Sylvia, and this is purchases Airfix wallets and grommet kit for just €15 on a classic car fair.
Oh,
Started, and the decals are missing, but I could cope with that. That's cool, isn't it?
That's fantastic. I love that. That's amazing. Actually, must look out for that. I would love to build that.
I'm just trying to think how old is that going to be? It's probably going to be about 10 plus years old when they bought those out now. I'd have to look.
I have no idea.
Don't forget Wallace and Gromit date back to the 90s.
Yeah. So you don't realise how old they are, do you? That's, I suppose, yeah.
You don't realize how old we are.
Yeah, that's some truth in that.
Speak for yourselves.
Yeah, so that is super cool. That is super cool.
Very cool.
Next up, we've got Digsby. It says, got this today from my awesome wife for my 58th birthday.
Oh, fantastic.
Last time I built the Star Trek USS Enterprise was way back in 1978.
You kidding?
Wow.
Been holding off, waiting for just the right kit to try, and this one sure drew my attention. I'll be getting the lead light kit for it and a multi-letter and number decal kit for it, as she will be built not as the Enterprise but as the What If, and will be the USS Hyde after the HMCS Hyde of Tribal class, improved Tribal from World War II. Means nothing to me in the Korean conflict. Okay.
Wow.
Known as the most fightingest ship in the Royal Canadian Navy. I think I might place the following quote on her placard: "Still the fightiest ship in the fleet. Thanks for taking a look, Digsby." Well, that's going to be pretty cool, to be fair, isn't it?
Interesting to see.
Very interesting. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
So I'm trying to work what scale is that, Pete? I'm looking for scale 1/1000.
Yeah.
So I wonder what sort of size it actually comes out to be in then.
Huge.
It'll be about what 1.5-ish.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty. What the saucer? How wide would the saucer be then? About a foot wide.
About a foot. Yeah.
Wow. That'd be cool. Very nice, Digsby.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, same to you.
Next up, we've got Sean. And Sean doesn't disappoint as usual.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know, they're all Porsches.
He says, first up is a bunch of 1/24th Porsche kits, detail sets for the new kits, and hobby design decals for the new Tamiya kit. Also picked up some hobby design wheels, but forgot to photograph them. Okay. So he's got himself a 917 there. He's got himself a 956 and a couple of 911 RSRs.
Yeah. All very cool cars.
I believe those RSRs build up nice as well.
I have no idea. but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
But it looks nice.
Yeah,
Love the detail kits as well. Very cool.
Yeah. So they're the Porsches. So what else has Sean got? Let's have a look.
Yeah, sure. Yes, something. Yeah, yes, a little bit more.
An assorted bunch of 124th kits. So there's a cool one, little 356.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Where is it from? Who built it? Well, who is that kit from?
Is it Testers? Is it? Both things. Yeah.
Is that a Testers kit?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think it's the first time in my life I see a Testers kit.
Did quite a few back in the day, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
The old BMW 320 there. That's quite a rare kit these days as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The old Renault there, is it? Tour de Corsa look.
Oh, McGann Maxi. Blimey.
Yeah.
Whose kit is that then? I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Anyway, the old Skyline 2000, Tamiya Porsche 911, the new one, an old Braun Porsche 962.
Oh, that's actually fantastic.
The Renault 5 Raleigh, is that the new one? Is that the new release or the old release? That one, Sean, I wonder, because the box art's the same, isn't it? And the old RS500 Eckenberger Ford Sierra.
Very cool, very cool.
Some nice motors there, mate.
A very good collection you got there.
I like that McGann kit cart.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Sean's in the chat. He'll tell you where it's from.
Yeah, I know there's been a couple of resin kits, but
it could be. I can't make out.
Fujimi the McGann.
Just
the new release Renault 5.
Yeah, Fujimi.
Fujimi, yeah.
No branding on it.
There we go then. And what else does Sean have? He says he also picked up a bunch of 125th and 124th American car truck kits. Wow. He got himself an Impala. Yeah. The highway scenes with the Nomad in it. Dodge van. Got himself, is that a funny car there? The Revolution Demon there. Got a Pontiac GTO.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that racing team looks interesting.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, Joe Camilleri's just hit the screen.
Yeah.
Say again?
Joe Camilleri's just hit the screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, Joe would love that, wouldn't he? You got another one of the NASCARs there, by looks things, El Camino and the Wagon Rod. Yeah, some very cool motors there.
Wagon Rod.
Yeah.
I think it's a Chevy, if I'm not mistaken. And the Dodge van, obviously, not to be forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah, so some cool stuff there.
Very cool stuff.
I'd love to know how many kits Sean now has in his stash, because he's got to have
thousands.
I hope he's young.
Must have thousands.
Yeah, he's got to have. He's got to have.
Told you, buying them and building them are two different hobbies.
Yeah. So with Anthony Ricco, he says this month got these beauties.
Oh, beauties.
The 135th Kitty Hawk Little Bird, which builds up beautifully.
Right.
2 awesome HG Bandai kits from the Pacific Rim. Interesting.
All right.
So he's got the Uprising, the Bracer Phoenix, and the Gypsy Avenger. Good film, that as well.
Yeah.
And finally, a really awesome Lancia 037, which has a GP Models resin engine with it. And they have a hobby design detail upset on its way for it too. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, I have that one in the stash. It looks a nice kit.
Yeah,
I built the red one.
Yeah. I think I sold that one not so long ago, to be honest. I can't remember who bought it, but I sold it a while ago. Did have it. Building the bigger version.
Very nice. Very nice collection there, Anthony. Yeah. Lovely.
Yes. Next up, we have Richards. It says, managed to pick up a few things this month. My compressor died just before last month's show, so got a new one on the Saturday from Amazon.
All right.
Nothing fancy, but it's been great so far. Also got myself a few kits, replacement decals for the Yamaha bike, and some other bits and bobs.
I've got a similar one. It's never let me down.
Yeah, that's it. As long as it works and it does the job, that's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Has a tank, so it should be right.
Yeah, that's it. And it's from Amazon, so they've got a good returns policy as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's one thing you can count on with Amazon, isn't it? So awesome. Let's have a look what else he's got.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, you bought some kits as well.
So he's got himself the YZR 500.
Oh, wow. I like that.
That's the oldie worldy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a cool bike.
He's got himself the Honda Civic hatchback there. So that's quite a rare kit these days.
I just wanted to say that that's a rare kit.
I
That
was just going to say, actually, Richard, I see the logic with the Ferrari 360 Spider and the bike. The Civic, this is a personal favourite of yours. I mean,
well, the thing is that Civic, they were modded to how so you can do all sorts with them.
Oh, they were so quick. Them older Civics were so quick. They were so underrated, particularly in the UK.
Well, as I say, it'd be interesting to see what he does with it.
It's got himself
the later, was it the next mark were particularly quick. They were really quick little cars. Was it 1.5? They were very enjoyable.
Yeah, because there's no weight in them either, was there? They're built lighter than anything. We've got the 360 Spider, the Ferrari, and the replacement decals there for the Yam.
very cool. Very, very cool. Love that.
We'll skip past that one.
He's replied to himself as well. There's more.
Replied to himself again. Yeah. Oh, he got that.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. The man went on a rampage.
So he's got himself the model set from Revell of the Ferrari F2003 GA.
All right.
Make sure you use those paints, Richard. He's got himself the Ferrari F2005 as well. The Samba Buzz, is that? I'm just trying to think. The T, is that the one?
It's a T2.
Yeah,
there's T1 there.
There's T1 there. Samba Buzz T1. I'm just wondering if that's the one with the single piece body or whether it's the multi-piece body one.
No, it's multi-piece body.
Because they did a couple of versions of that, didn't they?
There's a multi-piece body with 23 windows. There's a single piece body from Hasegawa, and I think Revell and Hasegawa actually worked together on that one, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's definitely a multi-piece body.
Yeah, see, I built the T1 Samba Buzz from Revell, and it's a single piece body, and it's
I thought that was the single piece because I think I've got the multi-piece because I've got the multi-piece with the full camper interior.
Yeah.
Well, I have built at least 5 of these, and they were all
okay. In which case, we'll defer to your wisdom.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put my hand in the fire. I haven't built this specific one, so maybe it is.
Oh, right.
I know one of them.
But I've built the Lufthansa one, and I've built the Dr. Oetker one, and I've built the Camper one. So they were all multi-piece.
Yeah, I think the Samba one is a single piece body rolling. To be honest with you.
All right.
I will check out.
How do they fit that in the European box? I don't know.
Yeah. And then the next up, then he's got himself the Williams F1 FW23, which is cool.
Very cool.
And then there's more. He's got himself a Golf GTI, and he's got himself a Lance Evolution 10. 10 there, look, the deal.
Oh, a Mark.
Yeah, that's the Shima one, isn't it? And then the Fujimi Golf.
Very cool. Very cool.
And we're not finished yet. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
No. Certainly not in that box art for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's a snap lock one. That's probably why.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, never seen it.
Still pretty cool. I take it is 1/24 as well, isn't it? Yeah. Interesting. Super cool with it being a cabriolet as well. And I think this is finally from Richard. He's got himself some zoom on. What are those?
Masks. Looks like
masking sets, are they? Yeah, okay, yeah, and obviously some Tamiya tapes, and it looks like some
Tamiya carbon.
Tamiya carbon, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty cool.
You should recognize that in a heartbeat, Alan. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done carbon in for such a long time. I forgot what it looked like.
Lies.
I only see it in my nightmares now.
Lies.
Yes. Next up, we've got our Mr. Quinley, and he says, "First thing I've been buying this month is the."
Oh, that one.
I'm not even going to attempt to say that, but it's the Model Factory Hero 112 Fiat 131 Abarth. Yeah, and he's gone and done it.
And we got his sliders as well.
Yeah, he's going to paint it the same colour as his sliders.
Yeah, all right. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
At least he's got socks on. At least we don't have to.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
You can tell he's just got that. And he's just ripped off the wrapping paper around it. Look, just
Yeah.
No, it's
very cool. Very
He's actually started cleaning up the parts for this today as well, so I think he's going to actually get to building this one.
He hasn't started cleaning up the parts. He started
Sorting the parts out,
checking the parts out.
Yeah.
I
Next up,
have a great affinity for them boxy Fiats because my dad had a Fiat 124 back in the day.
Yeah.
well, it's a good excuse to buy one then, Dan. They're still in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make do with the
And
Italian
next up, Andy's landed himself a bench vent. And so he's built himself another little spray booth, which is working really, really well for him, from what I understand. So,
Oh yeah, that's very cool.
it does. I mean, he doesn't use it just for hot gluing. He actually does do some spraying in there as well. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought
He was
Oh,
in the hangout for a couple of evenings whilst he was building that. So,
Andy, if you're listening, I'm sure you are. Those plugs, if that's a permanent thing on the wall, I suggest you get some cling film and put that over the top of it. Stop any spray going into these sockets.
don't worry about it.
Health and safety, just thinking.
I think that's temporary for the construction.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
The bench vent will draw that much from there. Nothing will ever get by those plugs anyway.
Well, you know, it's
It just makes sure you don't close the door when you're in there, because you'll never open it while the bench vent is on. And that is it for what have you been buying this month?
Fantastic. Oh, there's some fantastic stuff here. Some stuff which I've never seen, some stuff which is very rare. Really nice stuff in there. Thanks very much for sharing, everybody. Really appreciate that. And let's catch up on the chat a little bit.
Yep, will do. Ali Ross is in, saying evening everyone in the chat.
How's it, Ali?
Ali.
Evening everyone in the chat on the show. Peter Millgate is in, evening all. Apologies, but late to the party.
Yeah, that'll cost you.
Yeah.
Well.
Stephen Burns in, saying evening all. For the first time in months, I'm not working. New job, so I'm watching. And on the big telly, oh dear.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Yeah.
That can't be a pretty sight.
Yeah. Everybody try and look good and intelligent. Yeah. Jeff Light is in, saying very good evening, guys.
How's it, Jeff?
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Maggie.
Jeff, even Maggie. PJ says late, Peter Millgate. It's your round then. Get him in, lad.
Yeah.
Mike Pierre Hasselgrove is in, saying evening, everyone.
Hi, Mike. Good to have you, buddy.
So Sean White says, yeah, Fujimi for the Megane and the new release Renault 5. Apparently Bell Kits are supposed to be releasing a version of that Megane as well, the old rally Formula 2 kit car.
All right.
Sean White says, I've just got a 1-to-1 scale 1984 Dodge Dayvan, freshly imported from California.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, that'll keep you busy.
That cost you 25% extra.
Wow.
Wow.
If I recall, Sean's got a Supra as well, doesn't he? Mark bought the 037, Alan.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, from you.
Oh, yes. He did. He did.
You were there, Alan. Yeah.
Yeah, you were there at the time.
Yeah.
I thought you had the Delta S4 for me, but
I think he had that as well.
is what he could. Yeah. I've sold that many. I've still got that many for sale. I forget who's got what, to be honest.
No, like you're my dealer, basically. Tom says, I've been looking for a Honda Civic for a long time. My brother drives one from 1992. I want to make one.
All right. Yeah. No, they're very, very cool cars.
I think, is it Fujimi or Shima do a couple of them, don't they? The Civics. Sure.
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
I would have thought so. And New do the racing version of that earlier shape one. I can't remember his code. Is it EK9 or something? Yeah, I used to know all these things.
This one.
Oh no, that's the CRX. Blimey.
Yeah, it is a CRX. Bought it from somebody. Somebody won that at the model show in 1997. Now you know how old that kid is.
Wow. Now we know how old you are.
Oh, well. We don't talk about that, do we?
No.
No.
We're not specialists in big numbers here.
No, not at all.
I am.
Dom says, I will show you tomorrow, Roland. I also made that T1 and have a second in the stash.
All right. Oh, cool. Yeah.
There you go. There's a nice threat. Quanaman says, hi all.
Hello.
Hi Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Sean says, for Roland, the tester's Porsche kit is a Reeboks of the Fujimi Enthusiast kit.
Oh, I've built actually the Fujimi Enthusiast kit. I remember that because it was the first kit where I had pistons in the kit. So you put the pistons in the engine and then you glue the engine together. Obviously, the pistons will never be seen. There they are.
Quano says hi to PJ with a nice little
Dan.
kissy face.
How you doing, buddy?
And says, and now to wait for PJ to go. Oh, heck it, Dan. And Panzer Cat goes, oh, look, PJ, your date for this evening has arrived.
Funny.
Okay. Bit of an in-joke, I take it. Michi's in saying you're on the big TV here too. Oh, bloody hell. Managed to catch you talking about my boys.
Just move further back then.
Yeah. Yeah, turn the brightness down. Quanaman says, hey, Panzer Cat, don't tell me, but I'm scoffing a pot noodle. Okay. Philip H says PJ's into big numbers on his birthday. Oh.
Wait till 2026.
And Panzer says just a
really
Juan
big.
Quano.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
I'm all caught up again.
Good to hear that you guys are listening, correcting, and amending and giving additional information. I love that. That's really cool.
That's what we want. That's what we need, because we obviously know very little here. So.
We do.
No, nothing.
Not a clue, clearly. Right. Now, what are we busy with? Oh, Dan, you could have a look at that because we see what people buy, but are they actually building? Let's find out.
He's just snorting at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. Again.
I have some soluble menthol crystals, so I've been heating them on my little coffee water to dissolve them.
Hang on.
Soluble what?
They are menthol.
What crystals?
By the way, people,
what crystals are they?
Yeah.
Menthol.
Did you say
menthol?
Crystal
Yeah,
meth?
sure.
Crystal meth.
So I thought you just going
it's crystal menthol, not crystal meth.
Oh right, sorry. I was going to say I don't think YouTube would allow that.
It was one of the pushy crap things they try and sell you in Egypt at all the tourist sites.
And you fell for it.
Well, I kept the guy happy.
Well,
he thought he was screwing us over, and the exchange rate was in our favour, so we paid like £2 for a little pot of mental crystals.
Crystal meth, yeah.
What do they spray like, Dan?
They smell very good. They are very,
Cleans it up. Well, let's put it to the test. Off you go, buddy.
Breathing. So
did you get his email? Did you get his email address in case you need to have a refill?
I'm sure I can buy it from other places. I'm sure it's the same stuff they just use in Vicks. So
yeah.
Which comes in a rubbing format. Right, anyway.
Yeah, don't go there.
Application windows. Yes, anyway. What are we working on? This month's work in progress. Let's do that. Top comments, all comments. So, as is usual, this is what have you been working on? So, Anthony Rico is in first.
Look at that.
Another month down, some progress on the engine of the 132nd Taglieri Macchi MC202. But a really nice and detailed kit, some horrible places for ejector pin marks, but a bit of work trying to get them off never hurt anyone. I love engines, and this one was a great one to make.
It looks amazing. Looks amazing. I love it.
Got another picky. He does indeed. Another picky. Oh yeah, very nice.
Very, very nice. Really cool.
Very good.
Nice one.
It's actually an inverted engine in that plane as well. Wasn't it? Yeah. Let's try to work out. It's inverted, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of them were inverted V's.
Well, let's just take a picture of it upside down.
No, that's a picture. It's just upside down, Alan.
No, I think it's inverted.
It's inverted if you go back to the first picture because it's on its wheels.
Because that's the guns which sit on top of the nose.
Yeah.
So they'll be like synchro firing guns, fire through the propeller. Anyway.
No, it is inverted. You're right. Sorry, I just saw the top picture again.
Willie Major Smith, hi all, my Airfix Bond bug progressed and the interior is finished. Not much will be seen later, but I couldn't resist to install the seatbelts from Perfect Scale Model Bow.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Very cool. What did you say? What Do you know what scale that is?
The fourth, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
I thought it was 32nd.
You could be right, actually, Dan. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that a
If you're still in,
self-portrait?
let us know what scale that is.
It's a portrait of you in your youth, PJ.
Yeah. I've never had blonde hair, mate.
32 says Rolf. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Lots of other colours.
Scott Sutherland has got work in progress.
Dun,
On
dun,
the
dun,
vendor
dun.
old Tamiya SAS Pinky, lots of extras added to the kit to bring it more up to date. Cool.
All right, very cool.
The musical references to Philip Prime's channel from Tuesday. Never mind, moving on.
The Pink Panther.
Yeah, the Pink Panther's too much.
Peter Sellers and yep.
Very cool. Very cool. Love it.
Good kit from Tamiya. Very old, but still a good kit. Shane's Ducati. Oh, come on. There we go.
Look
His
at that.
Ducati 112 Ducati 998 World Superbike. Not as much bench time for the past month, but I managed to get the exhaust and front forks sorted. Some detail work and body work to do. It should be finished in about 3 months.
Fantastic.
Very
good. Looking very good.
Very good. Yeah. Looks very, very good. Love it.
Dandy.
Nigel Tingy has got the Airfix Aston Martin 132nd. Something nice and simple. Not going to upgrade any parts, just going to build it out of the box in that wonderful Gulf scheme.
Why not?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Such a shame they only stick to 32nd scale and don't. And Mark is working on my friend's birthday present for him. It's the hope it's not a surprise. Could be watching.
Eddie, come on, Eddie.
It's the Michael Contreras figure of Iron Maiden's mascot Eddie. This is the Trooper version from the album of the same name. Only have the flag and a few other bits to finish on it.
Right, very cool. Very cool.
Very nice, and something different. Push you out of your comfort zone. Always good. Come on, pictures.
There we go. Yeah, that will look very cool, Mark. I like that.
We have some more comments. A few more comments. Oh, Mark's working on something else as well. While waiting on some bits for the Eddie figure, I started on what will be my Telford build. It's the Airfix 172nd Black Buck Vulcan Bomber, which is part 1 of a 2-kit diorama. Vulcan is one of my favorite aircrafts. I'm going to enjoy building this one up. I have a cockpit complete and added pilots for more realism, as the model will be in flight. Also, a good start on the main fuselage and wings.
Oh, I like a Vulcan. Very nice.
Yeah. It's a whopper.
I just want to say, even in 172, it looks big.
It is big.
They are.
It is big. You should see the size of the box.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of work in them.
Yep.
Chris Stover is working on this Meng 135th Shar 2C. 2 evenings work so far.
Very, very cool. I love those tanks.
Yeah. Looks like there's a lot of parts in that. Or there will be. I get a sense from it. Mr. Millgate. Mr. Millgate has started work on the 1/12th scale VMAX Lotus 99T.
Yeah.
Starts with the Honda engine. Lovely kit so far. Look forward to starting the monocoque. Tamiya LPs and Mr. Color paints used. Early days.
It's no Williams, is it, Dan? It's no Williams.
Well, no, because it's a Lotus.
Yeah.
Lots of trouble, usually serious.
Yeah.
He's made a good start on it.
Yes.
Very good start. Love it.
It's the one and only Dominic Koku, who has got the Tiger 1 scale 135th. Everything is ready for a wash. The matte lacquer layer is XF86. It's a long process to bring this kit to the end. Have patience and you'll see the result in a few months.
All right. Well, looks good already. Looks good already.
It's got an interior in it, so there's going to be a lot of work in that. So.
Yeah.
That's good progress. My batteries might be dying in my mouse. Batteries are definitely dying in me, but that's a different discussion. So, yeah, there's a huge amount of work in that interior.
Yeah.
Coming along nicely, Dom. Richard Farmer is currently in the middle of building my Fujimi 124 to BMW 320i. Pretty basic kit, but still enjoyable. Got most of it painted up and ready to go. Just waiting on the 2K to cure.
Here we go. Very nice. Lovely color.
Yeah, it's quite a good color choice. Oh yeah, there's all right. It's a nice contrasting color, particularly on the wheels as well.
Yes.
Very nice. Quite like that. Yeah,
Well,
good job. Good job.
Very nice. Very nice, Richard.
Anthony Rico has finally finished the decals and gave the 120th Alpha model Ferrari SF23 its matte finish. Loving this decal monster. Over 200 decals on it. Getting there, and luckily didn't finish in the same month as PJ's absolute winner. No? Is that a hint for later?
What?
Or a tip?
I missed that.
Get your bets in now. What a fun kit, though, and an amazing looking car.
It is. It is.
Cool.
Looks great.
Yeah, like it gets you right in the mood for Formula One.
Yes. Next weekend.
Yeah.
Got Drive to Survive to watch between now and then.
Very cool.
Season whatever came out today, I think.
Yeah.
Anthony is also working on the 135th Academy UH1C Huey Frog. All the extras on the kit are slowing it down, but it'll be so worth it in the end. Figures are painted and a few more things. I can then close it up and get cracking on the outside. I really like that.
Cool.
That's good.
That looks good. That
Nice
looks
detail.
really good.
Yeah.
Nice detail.
Yeah. He does that.
And there they are from the other angle.
That looks good, Anthony.
With those
That
seat belts.
looks amazing.
Yeah, seat belts are good, actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're going to forget how small 135th actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sylvia's working on the 172nd Edward 109F, going together slowly. Position lights on the wingtips are very fiddly, not easy to install. Next step is the front rear canopy, and then we'll get into the spray booth. It's definitely coming along nicely.
Very nicely.
Very good.
I love it, Sylvia. Very cool.
Very clean.
Yeah, I like the picture as well.
Yeah. And some close-up of a leg.
Yeah.
Ooh, some detail in
Bit of
that.
leg action. Bit of leg action. There we go. Panzerkoni, the Academy 135th Hetzer with aftermarket blink.
This is Panzer Cat, as in the chat.
There we go. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Very good, buddy.
I actually am looking forward to seeing that one once it's
Yeah,
done.
I want to see some paint on that soon.
What sort of era tanks that on? That must be what? First World War-ish, that is it, or what?
Second, I think.
Second,
Yeah.
That's a guess on my part. I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. Second World War was one of the later
It's
models.
in there, chat. He'll let us know, I'm sure.
Tank Hunter.
Oh, and look at this shiny red thing from Roland. The pre-World War I Stutz Racer 116 from Lindbergh. Lovely stuck together. Still a lot of detailed painting to be done, and I'm planning on some extended weathering. It's a mid-70s kit, so it builds up accordingly.
Yeah.
Very diplomatic, that.
Yeah. It's actually in pieces. I just, threw everything together for the photo. But yeah, it actually, for a mid-70s Lindbergh kit, it's not too bad. But yeah, there are lots of work to be done to get it,
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, here we are. I am actually building model.
Yeah, and that, folks, is that. That is everybody's work in progress this month.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Yeah, it was very, very good. Very good. Cool stuff in there. Love the models. Love the stuff you guys are building in. Love to see the Hetzer. Love to see the 2C. Yeah, those tanks. Amazing. Love to see Dom's tank as well. That is also, it looks like a lot of work. It's a fantastic stuff.
Yeah, it was a World War II tank. World War II tank destroyer, apparently.
Hetzer, yeah, it's a tank destroyer. Yeah. Panzerjäger, as we called it.
Good.
All right. Should we just have a quick read here? What's in the comments?
Yeah. Richard Farmer says, "Hi all, hope everyone is well. Won't be able to watch tonight because of work. Have a great show, and I'll catch up soon."
All right, Rich. Thanks for popping in.
Kwana Man is then. Fun fact: I'm a baldy, and I'm thinking it would be fixed if Dan on cam rested his chin on my head. I'd make a well good hippie.
You have to forgive Dan. It's a bit bizarre.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it myself, but we can try it. Panzer Cat says Crystal Menthol, the new Breaking Dan show coming this summer to YouTube. Now, funnily enough, actually, now that you mention that, I am actually off to Albuquerque soon, which is where Breaking Bad was filmed. So. But that's for a work trip. So.
Fun fact.
Work trip.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a work trip.
Get some more Crystal Menthol or something. Yeah, Rolf says 32nd. Quanaman says, I totally misread menthol as meth. It's all Panzer's fault. Don't worry, everybody did. Richard Thomas, Scale Model World, is in saying, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi,
Rich.
One is in saying, where's the concept art for Rowley's SA Street Fighter Chevelle? Well, you'll just have to wait. Obviously.
Yeah, patience. It's a virtue.
Michi says, for Mark's Eddie, it was a case of, here you go. Oh, before we can leave, can I have a back, please?
Okay.
Nigel T says, Lotus, lots of ton up speed. Oh, I see. I think
I just want to know, Dan, have you been sharing that stuff around?
I think so. I thought it was just mental. Going downhill rapidly.
Yeah, if YouTube cuts us off suddenly, you know why.
Yeah. Graham McRobert is in saying, "Oi, Panzer, that nutter, Quanaman, and the rest."
Hi, Graham.
Good to see you. Right. Richie Lamb is in saying, "Evening, guys."
Hi, Rich. Hey, good to have you, buddy.
Panzer Cat saying, "Yeah, it is indeed a World War II tank destroyer." Richard Thomas says, "Thumbs up, everyone. 39 viewers, 23 thumbs up. Indeed, get your thumbs up."
Yeah, get your thumbs up.
Styrene Meatballs says, some great work there. Quanaman says the driver of your tank needs a gas mask. Then you can say it's a self-portrait.
Wow.
Panzer Cat says, okay, let's get 50 thumbs up and PJ must get a haircut before next month's show.
Poor PJ. He always gets it.
I don't know. I see PJ and it's like a B.A. Baracus sort of hairdo. You know, where he can.
Oh, no. No. Never going to happen. Not in a million years.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, for everybody else, but not me. No.
Think how hip you'd be.
Styrene and Meatball says Trumpy do a 116 MRAP. Yep. Quanaman is then on my crystal menthol. PJ, I resent to Wordbit. Oh, I resent to Wordbit. I'm definitely a lot bizarre and possibly invented freaky.
Yeah, you have shared this stuff around, haven't you, Dan? Be honest.
Yeah.
So what are we sticking our thumbs up? We're sticking our thumbs up.
Anything.
Roland, basically. Roland Stream deserves a big thumb up, basically.
Yeah.
So wherever you are on your screen, it's probably bottom left, down the bottom. There'll be a little thumbs up type thing from YouTube. Yeah. So get it.
The like button, they call it, the like button.
It helps the algorithm, and everyone in here should go and frequent the Model Kit Beginners channel. He's got lots of good stuff on there.
Yeah, it has been a bit quiet lately, but I actually put a review on last week, so go and watch it. Right, fantastic. Here we go. PJ with the mohawk. Here, Dominic is already coming up with ideas.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Never say never, Peach.
Yeah, never say
on
never.
that particular thing, yes.
I mean, there's always the option of getting you drunk and bringing us some battery-operated clippers with us.
Got some.
Nothing is impossible these days. Right.
Anyhow, moving on.
Yeah, I think this should be a good way to segue over to a section which is one of my personal favorites, which is the old faithfuls which we have built. What do we call this section, PJ?
Models from yesteryear.
Those ones, the models from yesteryear. Should we have a look at those?
Yeah, well, we can have a try if I can remember how to press the button. Okay. Okay. Is that sharing at all?
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Well, I can't see because I've got you lot in the way. Get out of the way.
Well, we can.
Right. So first up is Richard Farmer.
Just change the top comments to all comments before you start, PJ. There you go.
Oh, it's moved.
That's it. That's where you want to be.
Okay, so yeah. Kaz Fox is in with another model from my Mandalorian collection. Excuse me, I've got something in my eye. Okay. A Revel 72 scale Razor Crest, airbrush using Mr. Colour super metallic chrome silver. Yellow markings were masked and painted on, as the decals were a bit thick for my liking. Completed in October 24. Yeah, I've done that kit. It's a good model. I like it. It's one of Revel Germany's better models. Lake Stadius. I built this kit for a group build on ISM back in 2022. It's a Revel 25 scale Ford pickup. And I added some Budweiser decals from a NASCAR. I like that. That's really attractive. Okay. The picture, wasn't it? Are you guys still hearing me?
Yeah.
Okay. So just become very quiet.
We're listening.
Sylvia says, hi all, here's my 172 Airfix Defiant build in from 2009. The target for this model was to try out the stripped paint look. Okay. It was done with masking sole and a bit of silver paint after black. I could not produce satisfying results with the hairspray method. No one ever does. The kit was nice except for the turret. The frames were too thick and were needed sanding down. Glass was polished and the frames were just painted on. The canopy, in contrast, was perfect. That's right. The appearance of the wing was improved by riveting. Please look at my second picture. Oh, I will do. Oh, that's the second picture.
Interesting, eh?
It's good.
Cool.
Okay.
It's not a bad little kid, that.
Yeah.
So Alan Matthew Thomas says, hi there. This is my complete conversion of the Tamiya GR Supra 124 kit. I always like the FT1 concept Toyota did, which essentially became a Supra. So I tried to recreate it. A lot of cutting and molding was done to get the shape more or less the same. I will include a reference pic showing my end result to the actual concept. The color is a mix of Tamiya metallic blue and royal blue. The wing actually comes from the Revel Ford GT LM, which I will show next time.
I think I remember this.
Here's what he was trying to aim at.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Not a million miles out, was it?
No, it's not. No, not at all.
It's done a good job on that, I think. Anyway.
That's quite cool, yeah.
Yeah.
A really good job of that, to be fair.
Yeah. Wolf is in. He says, hi there. Here's my 172 Avro Tutor from AZ. The color scheme represents a machine of the 1933 Central Flying School display team. It's finished in 2017. It took me 3 years to finish it, mainly due to the basic nature and many geometrical geometrical errors of the AZ kit. Decals came from Alley Cat, and all wing struts are made from flattened Albion alloy tubes.
It looks good in that, like the picture background as well, doesn't the base and stuff?
Yeah, it's very good.
Let's see the side of it.
I think I have that kit somewhere, actually.
It's really good. I like that. I like that lots. Mr. Stover. Okay, he's built this Hobby Boss 132 B24D Liberator back in 2021 as a 3.5-foot wingspan painted with MIG and Tamiya paints.
I was going to say that's huge.
3.5 foot. Wow. That is absolutely humongous. I'd like to know where he displays all his models.
Yeah,
Chris,
you can have to stick some pictures up of your.
If you're watching this back, or if you're in the chat or whatever, can you please send us some pictures of how you display all your models? We'd love to see them.
Yeah,
we really would. So, more, I think. Yep. Anthony Rico, looks good.
Oh,
I built this awesome little 1-72 Italeri RAH Comanche in February 22. Loves this little simple build. Didn't feel like boring old Helo drab, so thought I'd do a what if scheme using the Marines Viper as inspiration. And imagine did the Marines used a stealth helicopter, how it would look.
all right.
Yeah,
That looks very good. I love that.
I like that. I like that a lot.
God, yeah, I forgot about that. That was cancelled back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
They spent billions on its development.
Yeah. Cool. And Farmer. Oh, I like this. This little 124 Tamiya Lotus was a kit that I thought wouldn't be too good, but it was great fun. Built it a few years back, and it's still one of my favorites. It's one of mine as well. I did it in the Prisoner TV series scheme.
It does look pretty cool car actually as well.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Done a nice job on that as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool. And that is it.
Here we go.
Nice work there, isn't it? Again.
Very nice work there.
Nice.
Fantastic stuff. Really, really love that. Now, I thought, PJ, while you have warmed up,
no,
too many. There aren't too many comments. I thought we go to your questions.
Okay. Which one do you want to do first? You want to do the one that's
I'll
reply?
I'll give you the choice there.
Okay, we'll do the simple one first.
Okay.
Go to, just bear with me. Go to there. Share that. Okay. Questions for the crew. Ray Stadius asks, if all the crew, hi, all the crew, I'm going to try and recreate a friend's motorcycle. It has a line where two colors meet. They are white and black. Which color would you fade into the black or the white?
I'd paint the white first and then put the black over it, fade the black in.
Got a picture.
Yeah. I'd paint the white.
Yeah, there's a graduation there, you see. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that West scheme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool, actually.
I mean, either way, it's not an easy effect to get.
Yeah, I'd paint the white.
Yeah.
Then mask a couple of mil away from the edge. Well, about a mil away from the edge. But mask the white, paint your black. Away from the edge, paint your faded grey, and then remove the mask over the white, and then hand airbrush in a proper blend line between you.
Or what you could also try is what they call a soft mask. So you get a piece of masking tape, fold it over, fold the edge over itself, and then put that edge up to where you want the fade. So as you mask that down, some of the paint will sort of, as long as you do it lightly, blow underneath and give that sort of effect. It gives like a feathered effect. But again, it's something I'd probably play with on a spoon or something first, just to try and get the effect. And
you practice it first.
Definitely practice it first, because
it's almost like a deliberate overspray.
Yes,
but it's controlled. So yeah, that's the way I would do it.
Because the problem is, if you put a hard edge down there, you're always going to see a line.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's the problem.
And that's why what I've done previously is take all the masking off, and then that final blend I just do by hand with an airbrush.
But that's how you would do it on aircraft camo. Okay, you could always.
I've done it on cars as well. That blended line. But actually, the soft mask could work as well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Use that. If we go to the last one.
Is that the only question for us?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, very knowledgeable viewers.
I'll see. Just change that to all comments. Okay, this month's question was the decline of the traditional model shop is primarily attributed to a decrease in interest from younger generations, increased competition from online retailers, the continuing rise in the cost of living, and a shift in leisure activities towards digital entertainment. And while scale model building as a hobby has shown a slight year-on-year increase in popularity, a fact that is to be welcomed, do you think the potential disappearance from our high streets of the traditional model shop is something to be mourned?
Right. Sure, there were some opinions there.
We've got quite a few. Philip Hartford says, this is a tricky question to answer. I'm old enough to remember the excitement of taking my pocket money down to the model shop in town, looking through everything they had, chatting to the owner and leaving with a kit or paints, etc. In this day, a local model shop cannot stock everything and appeal to all. The rise of the internet has allowed me to browse at my leisure. I can check different sites at the same time, as well as dedicated ones such as specialist paints. I can do all this without going out, so saves me time and energy, as I assume money as well, mate. But even with these advantages, I miss the excitement of the visit to the shop. Time moves on and we cannot stop the march of progress. Thanks for reading the ramblings of an Oldham. Very welcome, Philip. Very welcome.
Very, very true. Very true.
This one's a bit of a...
here we go.
An odyssey. This is from Panzer. He's in the chat. He says, greetings. Are brick and mortar model shops in decline? In a nutshell, yes. They were once a mainstay of any high street in any town of the UK, but competition from online retailers have just about killed them off. But it's good news, bad news time. It's good news there does seem to be a few new retailers opening, but for how long? The bad news is, have you seen the stock numbers or choices available from online retailers recently? Post 2020 and Brexit, stock levels and ranges have declined in the UK as customs and import paperwork increase. Personally, I love visiting small model retailers, and I always purchase something. It might not be the latest shiny, all singing, all dancing kit, but here's a figure you might find interesting. Between 2001 and 2003, a total of 21 model shops here in Scotland closed their doors for good. From the small to the well-established, who remembers GTI models in Aberdeen, Max models in Edinburgh. 22, if you include the local shop I worked for in between 1998 and 2004. Interesting topic. Rolf says, hi PJ, I think the decline in model shops is also down to the rise of the internet. Information, models, paints, and detail sets can be seen, discussed, and bought online without leaving the house. And sticking to the rush and getting stuck in the rush hour traffic. I miss the shops, but I also miss many things of the past, like fun on empty roads. Yeah, cars without electronics and common sense. Well, yeah, we all agree with that.
We all know.
And I think we can agree no small shop can stock the endless stream of paint systems, detail sets of today. During the peak of model shops, paints were from Revel and Humble, excuse me, and maybe Tamiya, and there were detail sets, and there were no detail sets or weathering stuff at all. Nevertheless, I look forward to our next visit to the model shop in Salisbury, near the cathedral. A great place to shop and for a nice chat. Agile Ting says, nothing beats going to a model shop and browsing around, and then coming out of the shop with more than you were in for. Yeah. Look, I still have a decent shop in Mike's Models in Birmingham, about 6 miles from him. But from the internet, it must be hard on these shops to keep going. And I always think how long it will be before it closes its doors, sadly. Anthony Rico says, I don't know, PJ. Every time I want to support the hobby stores, I go in there and find prices way higher than anywhere else. I know they have to pay rent and things like that, but then there should be a motivation to make me want to go there and not just to buy online. And I guess that's what the big question is. How can the hobby shops add value to customers that walk into the stores? Loyalty discounts, competitions, coffee. I don't see many of them trying to move out of their old ways and try to get customers in.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Interesting point. Yeah, here in Cape Town, we have our last model shop will close in April. Then we won't have a brick and mortar model shop in Cape Town anymore.
Yeah.
You know, that is the thing. Man, there where Anthony is, they still have a couple of model shops like Chicks Hobbies and the likes. So they still have some. But yeah, they definitely decline, and obviously online ordering is what we all do. Yeah. And yeah, it is interesting. It is sad. It's like, well, small shops everywhere, you know, go. It's not
just our hobby and our industry, if you want to call it that. It's all retail is dying because of the internet.
Yeah. I mean, you look here. I mean, in Liverpool, I can't think of a model shop in Liverpool city centre as big as Liverpool city centre is. There's not a model shop within Liverpool city centre that sells plastic.
There's a Warhammer store, but it's not that big.
Yeah. Yeah, the nearest one is Widnes, and it's a very good shop. It's a well-established shop as well, thankfully.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been, haven't you, Dan?
Yep. Pretty much anywhere I go in the UK, I always hunt out the hobby shops and try and do something. I remember when I first moved to Bristol, I think there was at least 4 reasonably big hobby shops just in Bristol itself. There's now only one, which is Antics, but then they have a number of branches. They've got a shop here in Bristol, they've got one in Cardiff, they've got one in Stroud, and they do online stuff as well. So they've kind of made their kind of business work where you can go in, their prices are as good in the shop as they are online because they do online selling as well. So it's almost like the overhead of their stores is like their marketing budget in a way. But then within an hour and a half of me, I've got Jadlam in Glastonbury, which is brilliant. Their shop is amazing. And the amount of stuff they have in there is fantastic. Frome Model Centre as well is fantastic. Salisbury's not too far away. I don't know. I've got reasonably good choice down my way. So
yeah, I've only got one store here where I live, and it's a very good shop. And I know the owner quite well. He's primarily a train layout guy. Up the upper floor is old trains. Downstairs is modelled kits, mainly newer stuff. But he's come up with something which I was talking to Panzer about this the last week, which is something he'd not heard of either at the time, which is rather than holding a lot of stock and it either sells or it doesn't, they're left with stuff on the shelves gathering dust. He's worked out a sale or return sort of business plan, where they keep the model on for so long. If it doesn't sell, you can send it back, and that'll fit any detrimental financial to the business. So that's another way of looking at it. But I say it is a popular city centre here in Chester. So
is that the one that's up on the things? Is it Peach?
On the road down Bridge Street? Yeah, Bridge Street Road. It is. It gets it's never packed, except around special occasions like Christmas. But it does get regular footfall going in there. So
yeah,
all right. That's good to hear.
It's the sale or return thing, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, see,
I'm not carrying all that stock. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you kind of see with some of the, I don't know, so some of the shops that have been set up recently, like some of the YouTubers have set up their own shop. So Man's Model Moments, he's got his own shop as well. I'm trying to think what the other guys at I Love Scale Models, is it? I think he's got a shop as well. He's opened a shop so I think he did car restorations originally and had a hobby as modeling, but because he had the space in a workshop, he set up a hobby shop in there, a model shop. So he carries stock and stuff in there. Again, it's good to see brick and mortar shops do open, but then they are mixing it with the way they do their content online as well, and then they do online selling as well. So
that's the big thing. You've got to say do it all, haven't you? Really.
You have, but as I say, owning a shop or running a shop is not to be smirked at. It is expensive,
and I don't think you'll find a model shop these days that will just specialise in sort of plastic kits. They all diversify with it, whether it's RC, railways. They've got to, haven't they, to survive.
I mean, I think that's one of the things for the local shop I've got, Antics. They sell a lot of I was going to say soft play, the air pistols and air rifles, airsoft type stuff. So they do a lot of big business on that. They do RC stuff, they do trains, so they cover kind of all the kind of modeling hobbies and airsoft and diecast as well. So and because they've got 4 stores and then they've got a warehouse as well, they can keep their stock for all the shops in one place, so they can feed all their shops.
Well, to answer the question, would I mourn the death of the model shop? Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm often if we go somewhere and I don't find a hobby shop, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Yeah. But we do understand the reasons for why.
Yeah, I know we do. So yeah, you have to change. The landscape has certainly changed, and you have to diversify. So that's why many hobby shops do what they do. Same here. RC is very big, so lots of RC stuff in the model shops, and that's where they go. All right, should we have a quick look at the chat, Dan?
Yes, indeed. So Dom's been titillated. PJ with a mohawk. That's Styrene and Meatball says sounds painful. Well, for getting thumbs up you. That could be painful. Yep. Yeah. Kaz Fox says, has there ever been a kit of a GM future liner?
Oh,
I know what you mean. Is that the one that Dave Kindig renovated? Now that big red bus thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can't think of anything. While Dan's doing that, I'm going to go have a quick look.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you look. Well, yeah, I should carry on reading. Quanaman says PJ got hair clippers ready and waiting for your new Mr. T hairdo.
No.
Sleep eye shut. Panja Cat says 50 thumbs up. Roland's hair will be as white as PJ's.
Probably. Yeah.
Dom says decals of a Nash car is really good idea.
Yeah.
Quana says, well, even lightning bolts don't get that white. And then says, did I say that in live chat? I don't know. You may have done. No. Styrene and Meatballs is laughing. Shane says, have to go. We'll catch up later. Bye, Shane. Although you're probably gone now already. One is on my crystal menthol even. Rolly has a lonely fan. The cave is only Dan's. What do an Alan PJ do online for secret money?
Well, that's secret.
What's a secret?
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Yeah, can't tell you that.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be a secret then, would it?
exactly.
Yeah.
And no, there's no future liner, by the way, now.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Not that I can find.
Panzercat says small shop I worked at had stock valued at 150k.
Yeah.
Not many
Wow.
retailers can afford to have that expense just sitting on shelves gathering dust. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean that's why if you look at is it Mike Jolly on his Facebook page, he does a lot of offers on upcoming kits, so gets kind of money in advance in, by offering them at a good kind of, probably marginal rate when they were initially announced. So he gets a lot of money in, and then obviously that covers him from a pre-order point of view, and then sells a lot online as well to cover it. But he has a brick and mortar store as well. So. Digsby says, sorry I'm late. We'll watch the show from the beginning later. Trust all are well. We're very good. Thank you.
Good to have you, Digsby.
Styrian and Meatball says, a lot of it's down to interest rates on properties and rent for the units. Yep. The offers that online retailers can offer will always unfortunately undercut shops. Yeah, because online retailers could be someone selling out of a shed in their back garden, or it could be someone on a small industrial estate out of a town, really low rates, zero business rates.
But then you look at the likes, somebody like Jadlam, Dan. I mean, they've got a huge shop.
Yep.
They've got a huge warehouse for the stock they do shift. So that's got some major overheads in itself, isn't it?
Yeah. But then they've
got staff as well. So.
Jadlam have been selling die-cast and stuff for donkey's years. So, they've kind of built a really big presence and probably over the years but again, even their store is just slightly outside of Glastonbury town centre. So it's not really in the kind of main area, but I can't imagine it's cheap rent either. So. Mike says Jadlam is great. Spend hours in there if I could. Like you, I go off and I'll always see if the town has a model shop. Yeah. Mark says he popped into local model shop this afternoon and picked up some more paints for the Vulcan.
Here we go.
Styrian and me. Did you buy any kits though as well?
Oh, sure.
If you didn't.
He can't tell it because Michelle is watching as well.
Oh yeah. Styrene says near shop to me is about 30 miles away and there's very little parking in that area. That it is.
Well, that is another thing as well, isn't it? A lot of the model shops that are in town centres, like they've killed a lot of the town centres. They're putting parking restrictions in place, all that sort of stuff. Or you've got to pay £5-6 just to park for an hour. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Saying that, I found parking in Widnes all right. I think I found.
Did you park in the supermarket car park and walk across?
Yeah, I think so. We did. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's double yellows outside the shop both sides. So.
Dom says here in the Netherlands, where I live, I have one model shop with a large assortment of paints of various brands and many tools.
All right. Good on you.
Mark and Richard saying hello to each other. Quanaman says, I also want to know what PJ does online for cash. Should I have a fiver ready for any?
More importantly, you've missed Dominic's comment.
What about one shop in the Netherlands?
Oh, so did you read that? Sorry.
I did, yeah. Keep up. Mark says, no kids starting work my way. What? No kids starting
Another one who got you mental.
I think it's just the two out of there.
Maybe, yeah. I know what he means. Yeah, he's trying to work his way through his stash. Mike says Jadlam, I believe, owned the building and trading estate. Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. In which case they've done well for themselves over the years. So
still needs
diversified.
To be
Panzer says £5 or £6 for parking. That's just less you buy from the model shop.
Yeah, true.
Mishi says, damn the way he started blushing. I thought I had a mother thing.
Wrong.
Oh boy, caught red-handed.
And Richard Thomas says we won't talk about my stash, Mark Runciman. We know. We know. We participate in both hobbies, building them and buying them.
Yeah. We got it. It.
Fantastic. We're all caught up again.
Fantastic. Right. Well, the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. We will do having a look at your final builds. And I had a quick speak already, and there is some mostly amazing stuff over there. Some of it displayed in beautiful weather as well, as you will see in a moment. And we'll have a look at that. So what's going to happen is I will go in detail through everything. You can get a good look is what there is on offer from everybody who posted, and thanks very much for that. And then after that, I'll go do a quick run through, and this will give you the opportunity to vote for your model of the month. So you can do that, and the winner will be proudly displayed on the Modelers Friday Night Live Show Facebook page, and will be for the next 4 weeks. So I suggest we get going. Oh, it's actually me. All right, let me see.
Yep.
Here we go. That should be the right screen. You let me know once it's sharing.
Just share it.
There we go. So we have a look what you have finished this month. Why is this thing up here? Let me just see if I can make that disappear. I have. That's wonderful. Right. Let's start with Ian 5. Hi, everyone. Here's my AFX 148 Gloucester Meteor FR9. I think it's a little too weathered. I use Flory dark dirt to wash over an MRP matte finish, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks for looking. I don't think it's over-weathered.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, not at all. I think you're too harsh on yourself. Yeah, it looks good to me. I like it. Very cool. Gloucester Meteor, my word. Haven't seen one of those in a while. We have Dale Stanek. Dale Stanek has a Convair XFY1 Pogo. It's a 172 scale KP kit built out of box, except for sensor tubes made from hypo tubing and brass wire. Alclad 2 and Mr. Color lacquers. Now that's a nice little model. I like that.
Is that actually like one of the first VTOL planes, was it, or something cool?
Yeah, no, it is. It was
yeah.
the real thing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I think counter-rotating props on that as well, Dan, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, it was one of the early V-stall attempts to figure out what's the best way to.
I like it. You don't see that every day.
No.
Very cool. Well, John Stone is in. He has
Wow.
said, greetings once again, my modeling friends. Here then, the completed Warhammer Valkyrie. I'm sorry, but it has no scale. I painted it as I wanted to see it with the I'm old, but I can still fly beat up style. Thanks for looking, and I hope you like it. Model on.
Yep, I built that model. I built that model, and I did it in a very similar style, more real world rather than Warhammer.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Well, Warhammer's not real. Damn it!
And of course it is. Of course,
you know what I mean. You've seen the Warhammer paints.
I know.
Paint scheme is just very cartoony.
Yeah, no, very cool. I like that. I like that.
Really nice.
Yeah, very cool, John. Very, very cool. Then we have Vern N. Darcy Gwynn. 148 Rebel DC3 abundant wings and control surfaces removed. I don't want to be funny, but I like that a lot.
Yeah, I do as well. I think that's
cool.
That'd be awesome.
I like, what a brilliant idea. That's really amazing.
And just the weather on the fuselage as well, with the way the sign writing's where it's just very good. I think it's brilliant.
Very good. Very cool.
I like that a lot.
I like that a lot too. Very cool. Fantastic. We have Karen Fox here from the motherland. Monogram beer wagon kit 124 scale, mostly done with Tamiya rattle cats. This build was a bit tricky as the truck bed was warped, but I think I got there in the end. I think so too, because this looks amazing.
Oh, look good. Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Love the hypermetallic green. Yeah, that came out very nice, Karen. Like it. Who knows that Karens can build models? Yeah, unbelievable. Very cool. Willie Messerschmidt is in with, hi all, hurrah, my 132 Matchbox Porsche 917/10 is finished. Paints are from MRP and Mr. Hobby Super GX Clear. Decals are from Catalaya and a few are home printed. I have scratched the windscreen and the helmet visor from clear film. The rest is from the box.
Oh.
Right.
Nice clean build, that is.
That is very nice, clean build. Very cool. I think he has a second look there for us as well. He does. Here we go. Oh, love the background as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Love it. Very, very nice, Rolf. Cool, cool one. Elaine Matthew Thomas. Here we go. Hi all, this is my completed Tamiya Celica 93 rally car. I don't get the issues mentioned previously with regards to the Tamiya decals, as they went on fairly easy. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Not much to say on this one, as it was straight from the box build. Well, nice.
They've gone down well, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. There's a second shot. There he is. Look at that. Different angle. Lives on the beach as well, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Very cool. Köln registration. Here we go. Very cool build. Love it. Anthony. Anthony's here. He completed the kit this month. I saw it already on our website. Is the really awesome 120 Tamiya Formula One Honda RA272. What a really fun build. It was such a nice kit to put together and has tons of details showing in it. Really enjoyed this build. Body color is Tamiya Racing White. I think it's TS7. Anyway, Anthony, I have the 112 version here at the back, which I want to build possibly once I'm finished with the Stutz, and I will certainly come for tips. Here we go. Very
good.
Cool.
Very
different car that you've got there, Roland, but
nice build.
Yeah, but the color.
The color, yeah, the color's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Here we go. Just taking a quick break. I'm getting a glass of water. Thank you very much. Here we go. Then we have Nigel. Nigel Ting is in with the Tamiya 135 German 8-ton semi-track 20 millimeters flak Vierling SD KFZ 7/1. No mods apart from drilling the gun barrels, as they were without holes in the ends. They don't fire very well without those. Went together okay, but seemed to be a lot of seam lines. I assume this is an old kit, and that's why it was not up to Tamiya's normal standard. I don't know how old the kit is, but what I can now tell you is that this looks amazing.
It does look really good. Love the weather.
Really, really good. Love the winter camo. Really well done.
Yeah, it'd go really nice on a dyno, that would, wouldn't it? Really, really would go really well on a dyno.
Very cool. Wait, there's a different angle here. Let's have a look. Here we go. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Love that. Then we have Mr. Joe Cavalieri. Let's make him a bit bigger here. He deserves it. Hi all. So after a couple of years, I finally finished my MFH 1965 AC Cobra in 1/12 scale. This is my take on a road version. It's painted with Pro Scale BMW Thunder Night Purple, and the stripes are in gunmetal. 2K clear is also Pro Scale. There are many extra details I have added with lots of wiring, hoses, and all brake lights. I'm really happy with finishing this project. Thanks for looking, as always.
It's just a shame he's only put one picture in.
I think there's another one.
Was there?
I think there is, but
Yeah,
it
he's
looks
done such a good job on that.
He's
The
done a
finish on that is out of this world.
He's done a superb job on that.
It really looks good.
I did put a second picture in. Good.
Look at
Look at that.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous indeed.
Wow.
Wow. Look, Joe's paint jobs are second to none. He really does it well. Very, very cool. Nice one, Joe. Nice one indeed. Here we go. We are now going into the sunny quarters with Chris Stover, because he finished his Tamiya 135 M26 Pershing, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo washes and MIG pigments. Very, very nice. You can see the sun was going down, the shadows are long. That looks good. That looks good, Chris.
Out to the sky either.
Like it. Like it a
Good.
lot. And he also, oh, look at that. Also finished it to me. I think that's the one which he bought. You remember? He showed us the kit.
Yeah.
from the MK4. The Tamiya 135 MK4 male World War I tank, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo washers and MIG pigments.
Good.
Very cool.
Good.
I like these monsters. Right, who knows what is a male and a female? Is that a male or a female?
Pass.
No, the tank. They had two tanks. So one was, I think, Panzercat, welcome to correct me here. I think one had more machine guns or smaller guns and was the female, and one with a big gun was the male. I think that's a male.
Check your word for that.
Well, don't take my word. Sure, Panzercat will give us the rundown in a second. Right. Then we have Peter Milgate, finished up the 1/8 scale Pucher Porsche 917, completed as a homage to Steve McQueen in the film Le Mans. Extra detailing added throughout to lift this easy build to a higher level. Thoroughly enjoyable build. Wow, it looks thoroughly good. Really like it.
Yeah.
That picture's not doing justice to the size of it.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge. I'm sure it's huge. Let's see.
But does, because that's actually Peter stood next to it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That looks very cool. I love that front view.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, it has I know he's been building it in the clubhouse, and he's added so much more detail than what comes in the standard kit.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, for the size and the price of the kit, you would have really expected more from it. But Peter's lifted it to the level it deserves to be at. That's for certain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's done well.
It looks amazing. Really looks amazing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the sub-section of PJ Lewis. We start with the 148 Tamiya McDonnell Douglas F-15C Eagle. This was a trouble-free build, which we always like, from Tamiya that required next to no cleanup. A list of all the products used can be found on my Paul J. Lewis Facebook page. Cheers, PJ. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Oh, it's such an elegant aircraft as well.
It is. It is. But I love what he did here at the back. Heat pipes. Very, very nice. That looks good, PJ. I love it. Then we have another one. It is the one of my favorite planes, actually. It's a 148 Italieri A10C Black Snakes. It was a simple trouble-free build again from Italieri. Now, we don't hear very often that required next to no cleanup. A list of all the products used can be found, as usual, on the Paul J. Lewis Facebook page. Cheers, PJ. I like that even more because I love that plane. Looks very good. Love the detail.
It's the second one I've built. I did the A10A. That's the A10C.
Yeah, very cool. I love it. Very, very good. It just has this kind of rugged look to it, is what I like. It's not sleek at all, so I appreciate
it. Open for business, as I like to call it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah. He also builds cars still, like the 124 Alpha models, Alfa Romeo, Giulia, GTA M. Most Alpha model kits come with their own build challenges. This one was no exception. So no problems kit. Inserting the interior into the body shell without damaging the door cards, presenting somewhat of a problem. But after a little persuasion and the judicious use of a file, the interior slipped into place. I supplied carbon decals. The supplied carbon decals weren't the best I've ever seen, but I used them anyway. Plus, I added extra Tamiya carbon decals to the roof and hand masked the central stripes. A list of all the product used can be found on my Paul J. Lewis Facebook page. Cheers, PJ. Very nice. So you had a bit of a fight with that, didn't you?
A little bit. Yeah, it's always at the end that you get your problems rather than discovering beforehand, but hey.
Yeah. Well, came out very nice. Certainly surpassed them.
I'm pleased with it. It's not the best I've ever done, but it's okay.
Yeah, it looks good.
I didn't realise that one had a roll cage in the back as well, PJ, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more like a half roll cage because it's open in the back.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm not sure how safe that would be in a roll situation. I mean, I suppose it would do the job, but
helps. It's probably better than none, but yeah.
I would have thought the roll cage would have been more towards the centre of the
Yeah.
car rather than the back.
Yeah, no, I think we all would have thought that. Richie Farmer has his first of 2025. Well done, Rich. Tamiya 124 Renault 5 Turbo. Main body colors Mr. Hobby RLM 65 light blue and cleared in Porsche scale paints 2K. Various other colors used. Swapped out the seats, steering wheel and wheels. Added brakes as the kit doesn't come with any. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. Never been a fan of a single wind mirror, so added some from the spares box. Not my best, but a quick fun build. Thanks for taking a look.
Done a good job on that too. Looks so good.
But in those days, they actually came out with only one mirror, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
And before that, mirror was an optional extra.
Yeah, just about to say that as well.
Yeah.
Let's look
Very
at
cool.
the shoulder instead.
Yeah. Very cool. Let's have a look at the other angle here. Here we go. Love it. Heated windshield. Very, very nice.
Just keep your hands warm when you're pushing it.
That was one of your better ones today. Love it. And Andy is in with a beautiful Lancia Delta Integrale. It's the one from Italieri, the 112 version. This has been a long time coming after adding more detail to it with KMP suspension, KMP wheels, lots of extra detail I have printed. Thanks for looking as always. That you did a great job there, Andy. That looks really good.
Yeah, he's put a shift in on that one. He really has.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. That's a nice way. There's a different angle on this. I'm sure there is. There is too. Look at that.
Yeah, good job on that. Yeah,
very, very nice. Love the lifters here.
Ooh.
Very cool. Love it, Andy. Love it. Yeah, though this will be an easy one to choose a model this time, won't it?
No.
All right, that was it.
Wow.
There's some amazing stuff here. Well, that's basically only amazing stuff here. Right. Here we go. Let's get to this. What will happen now? As soon as Alan is ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I'm good to go when you are, Roland.
Okay, I will go quickly through everything so you can have a quick review, and I'll give you the opportunity to tell us which you believe should be the model of the month. And we start with Ian 5. He has his Airfix 148 Gloucester Meteor FR9. That is swiftly followed by the rather unconventional Convair XFY1 Pogo, and that's from Dale Stanek. Next one up is John Stone with his Valkyrie. It's a Warhammer model, which he has weathered to his own liking. Next one is Vern and Darcy Gwynn with the 148 Rebel DC3 scene, which he has created here. Next one up is Karen Fox with her monogram beer wagon kit 124 scale. Next one up is our friend Willy Messerschmidt with the 132 Matchbox Porsche 917/10. Behind Willy, we have Alan Matthew Thomas with his Tamiya Celica 93 rally car. This is swiftly followed by Anthony Rico with his 120 Tamiya F1 Honda RA272. Nigel Ting is in with the Tamiya 135 German 8-ton semi-track, 20 millimeters flak feeling SD Kraftfahrzeug 7/1. After that, we have Joe with his 112 MFH 1965 AC Cobra road version. Then we have Chris Stover. Chris Stover is in with the 135 M26 Pershing in bright sunshine, swiftly followed by the Tamiya 135 MK4 male World War I tank. Peter Milgate is in with his 1/8 scale Porsche 917. And Paul J. Lewis has in with, to start with, the F-15C Eagle, McDonnell Douglas, and there's a 148 Tamiya model. This is swiftly followed by the 148 Italieri A10C Black Snakes. After that, we have the Alfa models, 124 in this case, Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA M. And behind that is Richard Farmer. Richard Farmer is in with the Tamiya 124 Renault 5 Turbo. Andy Quinney was the last in the round with his Italieri Lancia Delta Integrale, and this one is 112 in scale. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. My voice is just about to give in. Here we go.
Wow.
Fantastic stuff.
Doesn't get any easier, does it?
No.
Does not, no.
Well, you know, your models make it easier, PJ.
Pardon?
Your ones make it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult when you only have one vote.
Yeah, I can give you my top 8.
I've actually narrowed it down to 4.
Oh, wow. Well, you're doing good. I didn't have time to think yet.
6, top 6.
Yeah, so I'm at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid we have to whittle that one down.
Oh.
So the votes are still coming in. We had some good voting tonight as well, which is good. It's nice to see. Oh, all right, then, who shall I pick on first? Go on then, Peach.
I have 3 honourable mentions.
Yeah.
That's Vernon Percy Gwynn's DC3 is gobsmacking. Love that. Nigel Tingey's semi-truck. I love that.
Yeah.
And if I didn't mention it, he'd have a cob on all week. Andy Quinney's Lancia Delta is just really executed well build.
Yeah,
but my vote this month goes to Joe Camilleri's Cobra.
Exactly. Yeah, I can see why.
Yep. Roland?
Yeah. Well, Joe Camilleri obviously was a fantastic build. I loved Andy's build. I certainly loved that Honda. Very, very cool. Special mention also to John Stone. I think he did very, very well with weathering that Warhammer Valkyrie. That looked really good. And but my vote, because it's unusual, and I'm always a sucker for unusual, goes to the DC3 from Vernon Darcy Gwynn.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on then, Dan.
Well, exactly same as Roland's choice, the DC3.
Fair enough.
Tony.
Fair enough.
Tough choice, though. Really tough choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, again, for me, I'll be honest, I'm leaning the same way. I've got to say, awesome work by John Stone. That Valkyrie was awesome. Joe's Cobra, absolutely outstanding. It really is absolutely outstanding. It is perfection, isn't it? Andy's Lancia, he's worked so hard on that. It looks bloody awesome. As it does Pete's Porsche. You know,
monster. Yeah, fantastic.
The thing with Pete's Porsches, the pictures don't do it justice.
No.
Yeah.
The amount of work he's put into that, and his pictures he's taken really don't do it justice. PJ, you know, your plane's awesome.
Yeah, fantastic.
But again, just because it's so different, but I think it's executed so well. Is that DC3 what's abandoned the wings and stuff?
Yeah.
You know, I feel bad giving it to one of the others, even though the work is so good. But that, I think, to me, just stands out because it is that little bit different. But
Yeah.
so it's that's what's going to get my vote. Not that I think it's going to make much difference today, but
Yeah.
But I don't know if anybody else is going to vote in the chat.
Yeah, you guys go for it. Go for it.
You know, give you a few more minutes.
Oh, fantastic stuff. Oh man, that was fantastic stuff. I mean, it started out brilliant, and it just got, next time if you went to the next post, you just got the next smack. I mean, it was just amazing stuff. Love the beer wagon. Love the pogo because it's just such an unusual thing,
Yeah.
Always have a soft heart for a meteor. The little matchbook Porsche. Oh, actually, I'm a half-track fan. I love a good half-track, and with that winter camo, very
Yeah.
difficult not to
I would-
choose.
I'd really like to see that on a Dio.
Yeah.
I really would.
I mean, Joe's car is just spotless, it's amazing. Loved Chris Dover's Mark IV. Really fantastic stuff. Loved Paul's A10C. Very, very cool. Loved the Renault 5 and Andy's Lancia. It's just a beast. It's just a beast. And then Peter's huge car. He should have put a 124 next to it just for size.
Yeah.
Right, so let's put it up there. Then people have enough time now.
All right.
Let's have a look. Just make sure. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. I think I've either been drinking or smoking something tonight. I think. I can't make head or tail of what they're on about.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get back to the counting. So I
Yeah.
think we've got a very clear winner this evening.
Yeah.
That's pretty obvious from the
Very good.
the
That's very
chat.
good.
But so we've got a joint third place.
All right.
It's John Stone with the Valkyrie and Andy Quinney with his Lancia Delta.
Well done.
Very well deserved.
Well done, both of them.
Very well deserved. Both could have been in first place.
Yeah. In second place is Vern with the DC3.
Yeah.
Again, I think very well deserved.
Absolutely.
A very, very clear winner this month is Joe with his Model Factory Heroes 1965 AC Cobra. And again, deserved 100%.
Yeah.
Fantastic build.
Well done, Joe.
Outstanding work.
Well done.
Well done, Joe. Well
Congrats.
done. You are just a
Get the pairs in.
car builder and painter. Your paints are fantastic. Really nice.
It's just a pity he lives in Canada, so he can't bring it to any of the Scale Fanatics shows we're going to be at. For people to see.
Yeah, I would love to see it live.
That would have to go.
That's no excuse.
That would have to
Joe-
go competition.
Joe, forget about Scale Fanatics. Come to Cape Town. It's a lot warmer. It's nice. You will enjoy it here.
That guy came all the way from Greece with his overall winning kit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wow.
if he could bring that, Joe could bring his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you should put that in competition because you would win. Definitely.
Yes. Lots of congrats in the chat there by looks of things.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll go and do the necessary note on the page.
Yes. Right. Anything else we might have forgotten?
Yes.
Well, we've got.
What have we forgotten? I knew you would come up with something, PJ. Come on. Let's go to the chat quickly. Apart from the
Yeah,
well,
there's quite a lot of chat there, so you may want to
Yeah,
carry
there's
on.
a lot of chance, but
I
it's
see
all
Panzer
back,
Cat
so.
and guys, we're going off here again.
Styrian Meatball says he used Jadlin for over 15 years, started using for model railways. They used to do a lot on eBay, which is where I first found them. Okay. I believe they still do. Yes, they still sell on eBay. One says, okay, serious cues. Do you have a personal style or collection of certain specific parts used on most builds? Example, I scored a collection that had 2 naked builds but had painted parts highlighting his style. Okay. But he does follow up and say, I looked at cars in the collection. Every car had all the mods and parts on a naked chassis, like a cutaway or X-ray diagram of car to show new or improved parts. Do you do anything similar? No, I don't.
No.
But Tammy, you do sometimes include clear bodies.
Yes. I've seen that,
Allow you basically to do that.
but I never dared to build one of those.
No, they've done it on their bikes as well.
I have one of those bikes in the stash, but I'm sure I will I will paint it.
I mean, it could make an interesting build to do that kind of museum style kind of cutaway of a, you know.
That was for example, with the World War I tank, I know they have, I think it's a Mark V in the tank museum there by you guys, which kind of partially cut away, I think. So that
yeah, you may be right. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so that would be something very interesting. So it's not a bad idea for certain subjects at all.
Panzer says male had guns. Oh, back to male female tank. The female had MGs.
Okay, all right. So I wasn't totally
Quanaman is then off on a tangent. Gun is as bad. I want an MG with gun turrets. RMWK Belgium Haggard of Boom Kilted Model Kit Hunter says quick hello from Nia and me. Penultimate night in France.
All right. Well, welcome. Good to have you.
Richard Thomas says I've got the Great Wall Hobbies 48 scale A10C to build by September. And Quanaman saying I'm thinking Panzer didn't mean an MG car. Panzer then says, wait, did PJ make a joke?
He did. It was a good one.
Yeah. Votes for things, lots of tough choices.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quanaman's off on one again. Having a go at PJ again. One is then asking, is Roland smoking something weird? No, just vaping.
Just vaping. Strawberry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fruit vaper. I like my fruits.
Richard Thomas says, our Fanatics at Hinckley Model Show in April. No, we're at Scottish Nationals. End of April.
Yes.
And maybe Spalling in September.
That's the one, yeah. And definitely Telford. Then plug for Colin and Fox later tonight at midnight. Prime on Tuesday. And well done for Joe as well by everyone. Yeah, and we're pretty much all caught up. So
fantastic. Well, very well. Sorry?
I was going to say, well, Richard, has anybody had their returns yet from IPMS, club returns to put back in? Just asking if anybody else has received them. Not received anything as yet ourselves.
That's the point, yeah. Not seen any magazines recently either.
One's arrived today.
I got mine today.
All right. But yeah. I will post up about the merchandise on Scale Fanatic again for everyone. All right.
Tune in at midnight tonight for Colin's Friday Frolic.
Please do, guys. It's a fantastic show. Certainly worth it.
And Philip Prime's Primetime Modelling Show on Tuesday at 8.
More importantly, head on over to Scale Fanatics and there'll be a post up better merchandising again. So go buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And you will also find a link in this video once it's down on YouTube. I will put a link in for Scale Fanatics, obviously, but also for the Hangout. Come in, say hello, join us. As Ellen always say, chewing the fat. So here right.
Perfect.
In this particular case, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for popping in. We really enjoyed your company. We had a great evening tonight. Thanks, Dan, for hanging in there with us. And you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much, and cheers.
Night, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.